You hear that?
What?
Nothing. No birds. No animals. Nothing.
Hello, I'm Jake Travaskis, and this week we are reviewing Alien Covenant, the latest in the Alien/Prometheus line of films. Directed by the man who started it all, Sir Ridley Scott, we get the sequel to Prometheus, where we follow the exploits of the ship Covenant and its 18-person crew as they travel to another planet in order to colonize it. But of course, something happens along the way, and their plans take a horrible, bloody turn. First of all, the visuals are great. The acting is fairly solid all around, especially Michael Fassbender as Walter and David, and also Danny McBride does a great performance here as well. And for any fans of body horror, there are some genuinely horrifying moments that will sate your bloodlust.
Covenant, do you read me?
But on the flip side, I found this film to be a mess. Whether it was the choppy editing, the characters that acted like they were in a slasher film, a forgettable lead, and worst of all, a very stupid script. Now, just to give you the slightest example of this without giving anything away in the film, there is a moment where the lead character lands on the new planet that no human has ever been on before, and she finds the ID card of a person from one of the previous films. And her reaction to this event is not like, oh my god, how did someone else get here? It's more like, that's bizarre. Oh well, and then she leaves the card hanging there. She doesn't take it along for evidence, she just leaves it there. Now, that is the bottom of the barrel. There are actions of characters here that will make you slap yourself in the head, they're so stupid. And what's worse about this film is that it starts to undermine the other good films in the series. Now, as a casual film viewer that somehow hasn't watched the Alien series at all, you could perhaps enjoy yourself with this horror film. With all the weirdness and all the aliens, it's very interesting stuff first time round. But if you know Alien like I do, this film will annoy you. It's basically the slasher version of one of the most sophisticated horrors of all time. A mixed bag of what they thought were the best horror scenes in the series, with a bit of philosophy, mad scientist ideas, and with all that befuddling stuff, you just don't care what happens to any of the characters. There's really no development of any of them. And the ending, well, I kept thinking to myself, don't end it like that. Don't end it like that. Don't, oh, and you ended it like that. Alien Covenant is somewhat of a fun ride, but with more stupidity than sense. I give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alien fans, be aware, because as much as I like Ridley Scott, I think when it comes to the Alien franchise, he should
Get away from her, you bitch!